Hey, what's up guys? Mark Williamson here, the Golf Yogi for Golfers RX. I get a lot of emails from Golfers RX members who are usually asking me questions about how to specifically do something, some of the videos that we do, some of the exercises that we do. I've been getting a lot of emails lately just saying, hey man, that's too advanced for me, I can't get into it. So we're gonna go through some things today for the hips. This is as simple as it gets, guys. This isn't gonna be real deep. If you have really mobile, open hips, you're probably gonna find these very, very simple. If you have very tight hips, you've been trying to figure out how to get a little bit of movement, these are for you. So simple ones that I'm gonna start with today, guys. What I really like to tell people is two of the most important things in being able to build a repeatable golf swing are being able to control tension and being able to control your pelvis. So being able to control the pelvis, part of that is getting into the hips, having mobile hips and knowing how to move them. So we do cat-cows on the ground, not real comfortable to get up and down on a lot, but the whole idea of a cat-cow, if you look at these, is we're trying to arch into the back and we're really trying to tuck the pelvis. So one way to do that while we're standing, give me a stance like you're gonna hit maybe a wedge. Doesn't need to be very wide. And then all we're gonna work on from here, guys, you can even have a little bit of hinge if you'd like to. We don't need to be standing up straight for these. So almost like you're in a position to hit a golf shot. We're gonna tuck that pelvis all the way under. We're gonna arch all the way back, try to get this big sway back here, really open up. So tuck all the way under, arch all the way back. The feeling that you wanna have here, guys, is like if I took a golf shaft and put it right through your hip points, it went right through the center of your body. You're trying to rotate with that being your axis, right through those hip points. So we're not dumping everything forward, we're not moving everything back. Simple rotation, tuck up and under, simple rotation, arch all the way back in there, guys. Start to open up quite a bit there. Another one that I like to do, and if you struggle with balance at all, do these in your kitchen, grab onto the counter, do them in your bedroom, grab onto the bed, anywhere that you have something stable. We're gonna do just simple walkbacks. So right here, knee's gonna come up, knee's gonna go out to the side, we're gonna start to step back. Imagine like you have a box next to you or you have something tall next to you, and you just want your foot to go up and around it. So the key here, guys, getting some of this mobility going into the hips, feel like these shoulder points are gonna stay facing directly in front of you. So we're not going up and letting everything turn with it. We wanna feel like we're stable through here. There might be a little bit of movement, guys, that's fine. We're not getting nitpicky with this. So just easy little rotations, guys. I've got pretty open hips, and even just doing these few right here, I'll start to feel these kind of through the front of the hip and a little bit around to the side. So good one to do before you play golf as well, guys. And then the last one I've got for you, this is, people ask me all the time, what's your favorite stretch? This is my favorite stretch. I do this a million different ways, but for us trying to open up if we haven't moved in a while, I want one thing out of this, and that's the same speed going down, the same speed coming up. Again, if you struggle with the balance, if you worry about falling at all, grab onto a counter, grab onto your couch, grab onto the bed, anything that's stable. Now we're gonna take a stance, maybe like we're gonna hit maybe a 4-iron, 5-iron, about a mid-iron in there. Go ahead and open those toes a little bit to the side. We're gonna splay. We're gonna take a moving squat, okay? So we're gonna rock down with this. Same thing, we're gonna come right back up. So you don't have to take these super deep, guys. If it feels better and you feel more stable, go ahead and put your hands on your knees. Yes, that takes away some of the intensity, but you can kind of work a little bit to get those hips open using your hands as well. So again, guys, very, very, very simple. You can do these a couple of different ways as well. We can sit up tall, like we're sitting down into a chair. We can also square the chest to the ground and rock a little bit. When we do that, when we go from up tall to square in the chest, that butt's gonna come back a little bit and up. It's fine, just keep rocking through there. You're gonna find some interesting points, guys, where you might find some tension. That's fine, just play around with it. This is not an exact science. Everybody's body is built differently. So play around, see where you start to find a little bit of opening through those hips. Hopefully get a little bit more mobility and hopefully play a lot better golf.